My wife and I have a lot of discussions about David because sometimes I think it really bothers her. And it should probably bother anybody if you really focus on it. But here's this phrase, here's a man after God's own heart, and then yet like had Bathsheba's husband murdered on the battlefront, and all these things trying to cover up sin.
That was something I wrestled too. Is like, how could he be described as a man after God's own heart? And that actually wasn't until Acts when that's said about David. Looking back at David, and it wasn't even how he started; it was how he finished.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's like, because this that was written about him years later. And so when it comes to, even if you feel like you've sinned and there's no turning back, it's like David repented. Like Psalm 51 is an example of that. Like yes, he did horrendous things. Like, yes, but it just shows God's mercy and how it's like, he knows our heart and how, we want to, make that right by confessing our sin and repenting and coming clean with that.